Hi, Diane here, and this is the story behind the story on A Disguise to Die For, the first book in the Costume Shop Mystery Series. So I was in New York for personal reasons, and I was having lunch with my agent and editor, meeting them face to face for the first time. And this was in September, and we were talking about Halloween costumes. And I was talking about how much I absolutely adore Halloween, how not only do I love making costumes for myself, but I love making costumes for this guy. So you can see that's why he's helping me with this video here, because he's been very instrumental in the creation of this series. So to preface all this, I should say that through the entire lunch, I had been trying to come up with ideas for mystery series, hooks for different series. So I love Benihana. So one of the things I suggested was, oh, there should be a Benihana themed mystery series, and it can be, in one of the restaurants, and there's all the knives flying around, and then somebody's found dead, and of course accused of the murder is the chef. And every time I had an idea, they were like, that's a book, that's not a series, that's not going to sustain multiple storylines. So when I started talking about Halloween costumes, and I started talking about making costumes for him, my agent said, that is your idea. You should write a costume shop themed mystery series, which of course shut me up for a little bit. And my editor showed some interest, and basically so they said, come up with a proposal, come up with some storylines, see if you can sustain this over more than one book. So that was what pushed me to come up with Margot Tamblyn and Jerry Tamblyn, her dad, who owned Disguise to Limit, which is the costume shop in a small town in Nevada. It's a town I made up. But it is a small town where people like to dress up in costumes for all their different events. So poker night is costumes, and birthday parties are costumes, and the annual festivals get costumes. And that's pretty much where the whole thing came from. So and there is definitely a teddy bear theme to the book in a nod to, my co-creator. And that's the story behind the story on A Disguise to Die For. No, that's not the story behind the story, because the specific story behind the story is that the first book features a rich guy who hires the shop to provide 40 detective-themed costumes for his birthday party. And things go horribly awry when he, dressed in his Sherlock costume, is found dead at his own party. That is the story behind the story on A Disguise to Die For, and I hope you enjoy the book. Thanks.